Sanibonani, hello and welcome to Put Me On. Now, Put Me On is returning for the 4th year and we are your new host. I'm saying we because I give Kilo one. I'm with my bro, Ling Ling. What you saying, boy?
Hey, famo. How's it
Good?
going?
Tell us, what's going on, man? Give us the chat.
We are the new hosts for the 4th year of Sportscene Put Me On, but we are celebrating 50 years of hip-hop this year.
Yes, ma'am.
And we decided to do things a little bit different because we do have 2 team captains. Our team captains being Blxckie and Maglera. How are you guys doing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I have a question. What do you guys expect from this year's entries? Like, what do you expect from your teammates?
You wanna go first?
Go first, my brother.
I was judging I think the last one, the finals. So I have an idea of what they come with, and I feel like as long as you bring in the bars and authenticity and just full on hunger, then yeah, that's what I want in my team. I don't want no chill, I don't want nothing chill. I don't know about your team, but my team's gonna
Why
be
you say that like that? I don't want that in my team.
My team's gonna be hungry. Hungry.
I think I just want flair. Definitely something different, and I've never seen the competition. It's gonna be my first time, but in any competition you have to stand out.
Okay.
I want uniqueness, and dudes have to really rap also. They have to be good rappers.
So do you feel like now Blxckie has an advantage because he was, he kind of has a little bit of the experience when it comes to this?
I don't think so. I think we're good. I think the kids are gonna really draw the line between that.
Do you think it's going to be I don't know, maybe you can flesh this out. Do you think it's always heavy in the beginning where it's too many and too many good people where it's gonna be hard for them to decide?
I won't lie, it gets confusing sometimes. The entries be so many and the artists be so good. So many artists that have potential to become a winner. That's why this year we're going with the professionals so that they can summer it down and come alive with real artists.
We'll figure it out.
So yeah, so 50 years it has turned 50 this year. So what does that mean to you guys? Where do you think hip hop, especially South African hip hop, is going? What's the future of South African hip hop?
When I look at the history of hip hop and how it started,
Yeah.
It's a really young genre of music, but it's done so much,
Yes, sir.
And I think South African artists, and maybe someone might feel different, but I feel like we are making some of the best music in the world right now. Whether it's our dance music, but also our hip hop is top tier. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
So in the 50th year of hip hop, I'm glad that we can find a space for it.
Somnyam, what do
Fire.
you think?
I mean, I won't lie, I wasn't really tapped in with the history of hip hop like that. I guess I was more into poetry and just writing and reading and stuff like that. So I only got into hip hop when it was crunch time for me, so 2020 and stuff like that. So I can speak on the future mostly. I feel the access to the access to anything as a kid or just anyone that wants to become a rapper really is more right now, because there's a lot of doors being opened. There's a lot of different platforms that people can use to get where they want to be. So I think every year there's going to be just some younger person just going crazy. Every year the superstars are going to get younger in every aspect, but since we're speaking about hip hop right now, then for sure every season, every year, it's just going to be some younger guy that's just doing crazy things. People are making songs on their phones and beats on their phones, and so yeah, we'll see how that goes, but it's going to be crazy the way I see it.
Yes, sir.
You spoke about crunch time, right? Can you guys maybe give us a brief story about your career, where it started and when you peaked? Because I assume you were saying 2020 is when it was crunch time, right? So maybe just tell us a little bit more about your career in general from start.
Yo, peaked is a hectic word, huh?
Yeah.
Lack of a better term.
I mean, I said it was crunch time because it's that was when lockdown hit, can't go to school, so I was like, yo, I'm gonna just focus on this music thing. And yeah, like from then on, it's just been going crazy. I guess I've told my story like a lot of times, but to summarize it, there was a bunch of people, and then there was less people, and then there was less people, and then it was me, and that's how it's been.
So you don't have friends?
I do have friends, but I'm just saying, like, in terms of the music, I mean, they're still around me. Like, I still keep my friends around me. They still make music. They're all into different types of things, producers and stuff like that. But I mean, like, the story is that's how it was. Yeah.
Dog, how long you been rapping for?
I've been rapping for a long time, dog.
Over 10 years, no?
Over 10 years, but I've been mainstream for like 4 years.
Sure, same. I mean, I can relate with what he's saying, because I also started at home. Crazy. I actually been rapping for 20 years, though.
20?
I've been rapping since I was 10.
Damn.
I turned 30 like a month ago, 2 months ago.
You've been rapping since like I was born, bro.
I've been rapping since grade 4. And the Giselle brothers, they were doing Joop Joop's album at that time. Like, we were really rapping. And they gave us Joop Joop's beats. So we were like practicing on those beats. They took us to studio. And by the time I finished high school, I was doing it myself. But like what he's saying is, like, as the years go by, first it's something we're doing for fun. Then it gets smaller when it's serious. Then it gets smaller because of like consistency. And then you find us being the ones who left our hometowns.
Yeah.
And being the ones who just stand out.
That is so crazy. But what do you, I think for versus, okay, hip hop back then versus hip hop now, how do they differ?
There's no difference besides BPM, online. BPM and Sonic, because the lifestyle is the same. It's still like a contact sport of a sound. Still very braggadocious, still very much from the people from like the bottom, which is why it's always about like coming up, But I don't think hip hop changes. It's like nothing is new under the sun. We're wearing chains, we're wearing grills. We're talking about where we come from. You feel me?
We also be using the same sound still, just recycling and sampling as much as we can just to keep.
And even sampling is a hip hop thing.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So it's the same really, but as I was saying, like there's just, I don't know, there's just different ways people are doing things right now. I guess sonically it's the same thing, but like the rates at which people are coming up and people are putting out music is crazier than before. Like before it'd be like like a week or something to like get out some proper thing, but now it's like what, a little 2 hour, a little 1 hour session.
Bro, I seen you make a song in 30 minutes.
You know what I mean? So it's different in that sense. I feel like the rates at which content is coming out is faster, but the roots and just like the culture of hip hop is still the same for sure.
Alright, for sure. So what are your plans within the music, like as you grow as an artist? Like what are you planning to do in the future?
I mean, outside of making music, I'll speak for myself. I like visual art. So I'm curating a lot of that. A lot of fashion-based stuff also, because I love clothing and just fashion as a language. But definitely like just more mediums to tell the stories, especially like because my stuff is so rooted in like speaking to black people about black people's matters. Yeah.
Do you think you would also venture into like production and do more behind the scenes?
Production wise, yeah, like with the visual art, but not with the music. I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
I don't even like recording myself. I love writing. I'm a writer.
For sure. So Mnyama?
Most mapira. That's it. I'm gonna just close it there.
For sure.
Figure it out.
I have a question. So you said like the rate at how things are being produced now is way quicker. Does this excite you as like team captains, or is it a bit more scarier? Because like, are you going to be producing like quick bangers, or is it going to take a while for you guys to generate these said bangers?
I say it's exciting because as a rapper, obviously you write a lot, but then there's always that like, you need to make a song. You know what I mean? You need to make something that touches people and people can relate to and stuff like that. And I feel like the talent right now, like the utmost, if you like a good artist, it's like how fast can you make something that's like crazy and that can touch people. You know what I mean? How easy is it for you? Because you know that's showcasing your talent. Yeah, I think it's cool. For me, it's exciting. Like I enjoy like seeing people like in their element and just like, you know, doing it how they want to do it. How you feel?
I don't lie, dog. You know, I've spent so much time around these guys that like, it's not like there's a difference in like our waves, but like I'm stuck in between like that old school way of making music. And Blxckie will tell you guys, I ask questions a lot, and I'm very much open to being like produced and learning.
Yeah.
But this generation messes me up. Like some dudes don't write. You know, even me saying I've seen this guy make a song in 30 minutes. It's like he's so feeling based, and I think that's what I'm starting to understand about this generation. It's like very much like just from the chest.
It's like emotion and just
They don't want to lose the feeling. So even in studio, like you need to record quick. You feel me? And the generation that was before, like some dudes weren't recording themselves. You were like, I'm just a writer, and then you might lose so much. How can I say sauce? Yeah, like emotion while you're in that process. So I like it. It's different.
Yeah, for sure. So what would you tell the guys that are gonna be in your team? So if somebody says, I'm entering now, I wanna be on Blxckie's team, like what would be the key points to focus on if they wanna make it
in
to your
Blxckie's team?
Yeah.
I think the key points, like in the beginning, it's always good to like really rep and show like where you're from in your music, so that people get to understand who you are, you know.
Yeah.
So if we can get that locked in, and you know, as a foundation, and be like, okay, so we know you, we know where you're from, what can you do? You know, if you can just like encapsulate that in like a verse or a song where it's like, oh, you know, you already got the full package, you know, that's where we can begin. Because obviously the competition is about growing within it too, you know. Doesn't really, I won't say it doesn't help, but like it's better to grow within it and get pointers and end up somewhere else. Even if you don't win the competition, it's like you grew and you learned a lot from the process, you know. So yeah, if we can, yeah, I feel like that's what I feel.
I get you. Poison?
I definitely just want to see like people I believe. Yes. We are in the business of like selling people what we believe in, and when you come through, I want to believe what you're saying, you know. It has to be obviously rooted in all the cultural elements that hip-hop is, like representation, like he's saying, also just presentation, you know, make it fly, walk us through it, because we don't know you, we don't know your sound, like. And I'm speaking as someone who's like, just I come from far, came here, people didn't understand my language, why I use certain slang, etc. And I had to find a way to make it like for everyone. And I think that's what I really want. I want someone who can come through and be like, this is who I am, this is what we are in terms of fashion, you know, because I'm such a visual artist. And more than anything, believing their music, like what you're saying. Do you believe in what you're saying? Whether you're singing something sad, or you're speaking about something hard, you feel me?
So they need to convince you that you're right.
Not just me, like just the people. It must look like the people. It must be real.
It must be real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
must
for
be
sure,
real.
for sure.
Can we just go back to the history of Put Me On, right? And what that means now in South Africa, especially for hip hop, because I mean, we are doing things a little bit different, and they are going to be with these strangers or new artists for like 5 days straight, like in the same space. Like,
Yes, ma'am.
that change in dynamic and the shift in like how things are going.
I mean, with Put Me On, the whole camp situation has already started. I think last year there was a camp going on. I think Blxckie, you were part of it.
No,
You wanna?
I was just judging at the end.
But that had already started. But we never had like two captains, like two teams, which is more exciting now. But we really had a good run because we had like people like Lucas Raps come out of it, Trusted SLK, Denzel the artist. So it's been Put Me On. It's been that actually. So now it's just getting bigger and better now. I'm excited to see what the guys are gonna come up with now.
They also mentioned like the new generation, right? Do you think that Put Me On, well, this new generation is going to be like the future of hip hop in South Africa?
I mean, Maglera said it. You know, it's crazy. These guys are going going hard.
I'm like, what did Maglera say?
Bro, I'm just hoping the right people enter.
Yeah.
You know, some of these kids just look at the stuff like, you know, I could probably just like drop on SoundCloud.
Yeah, they mustn't be scared.
Mustn't be scared, bro.
They mustn't be scared. There's something like you said when we were coming, even it was like, I hope the kids who enter, like one of them really goes up.
Yeah,
you know, like they
like,
blow up from this thing, because that's what the opportunity is, depending on how hard you go. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean the prizes are a bit crazy also, so I feel like it might help regarding that.
Yeah,
So-
and I can hold that 100,000 for you guys. Like, sports in this. They can put it on my Sasa. It doesn't even need to be on the main account.
for sure. So I don't know if Ling wants to ask something, but I think I'm good on my side.
Yeah, otherwise, what does the future of hip hop look like? Especially, I think you guys being the forefront right now for the youth, the people that are looking up to you guys. What does the future of hip hop look like?
Yeah. I don't know. Let me think. What do you think it looks like?
I think it looks like a continuation of what we've been putting out, you know? I think it starts with like sonic-wise, like the music's been getting louder.
Yeah.
And these things always happen, like music gets louder, then it chills, you know? And right now I think we're about to go into like its most banging era with us in South Africa, because we've been dropping like such loud music. If I can, I don't even know how to define it, but like the music is like
It's hard.
high energy, it's hard, you feel me?
High tempo, yeah.
But like I think there's more vernac, you know, I think there's gonna be
Way more than that.
Nice.
Kids.
yeah, there's gonna be a lot of vernac. I don't know what's in the water in Durban, but like those boys also I think the
Yeah.
singing, dog. Every dude I've met from Durban who raps, they also come with the vocals. So definitely more music in hip hop in this country, you know, and that's a big factor. Like also for the day-to-day South African to mess with music, sometimes it's not just raps. Sometimes it's like the feeling, and most of that comes from singing. But I think the new wave is gonna be like a continuation of the family, you know, your 25Ks, your Somyamas, your Matlizis, and so many people I could mention. But what you're seeing in the front is gonna bring its kids. Like there's so many kids who I've seen this through with, like producers, rappers, you know, your Scummy, your Kill Brady, your Swervo as a producer, 25 put out Latinova. I'm about to bring out some of these kids from Maglera also, you know, and just kids that I mess with outside of dudes from Maglera, but who align with us sonically.
Alright.
Sorry, I have a question. So you guys are versatile artists. I'd like to think of you guys as versatile artists. So the rapping, singing. Do you think that's important, especially for like who you could be considering in your teams? Because I mean, you do get artists who are just strictly rapping or rappers. Then you just get those ones that prefer more singing. But then you also get the versatile ones that like to dabble in like little bits of this and that. So would you guys say that that is important, especially if, you know?
I feel like right now it is important, I guess. It's just, as long as it's not forced, as long as it's not like, okay, I'm a good rapper, but now I have to make it. Like sometimes you can be a good rapper and that's that. Like the music you're making is just, it's that. Like people enjoy your rapping. You can rap in different ways, rap on different beats. You can rap on any beat, you know what I mean? Like versatility doesn't have to be about you being able to rap and sing and, you know, I don't know, write and do different other things. Now it's like, it's about you being able to use what you have and just like hopping on different things and making sure it relates, even though you're not like forcing yourself into different, you know, different sounds, you know. So that's how I feel.
And I feel that it's like, I think you could be a rapper and play with your voice. Like I have a million voices when I perform, you know. Dudes don't have to be choreographers or the most R&B guys ever, because your strong point is what will make you strong in this thing. One taller. But day to day, as a musician, it's always nice not to be scared to try stuff. So I won't let dudes shy away from that also.
And it's different. Like you can just slap the auto tune on there.
Trust it. Yeah, come on.
It's over. You know. So that doesn't hurt to try, I guess. Yeah.
Now there you have it. The competition is on. Now all you have to do to enter is send in a video of yourself using the right hashtags. Now if you're with me and my brother, you use hashtag Blxckie.
Or if you're with us, it's hashtag Team Maglera. Now, guys, this is 50 years of hip hop, and you definitely want to be part of it. Yeah?
Yes, ma'am. And the prize is, you want to get those prizes, 100 G's.
Yeah, it's
Come
only
on.
one important prize. Eh?
Yeah.
If you want that 100,000, just join Team Maglera. I won't lie, eh?
100,000 is the Team Blxckie.
I think
Yeah,
it's this
that
side over there.
100,000 with Team Maglera.
I have it.
Dog, I just got the notification, eh? Beep it. You wanna see my SMSs? Yes. Say,
I know you
text
got
in,
it.
100,000, sportscene.
Just arrived in my account now. Team Blxckie 100,000.
Team Maglera, 200,000.
Yes, sir. There you have it.
There you have it. We will catch you guys on the next episode of Put Me On. Remember to subscribe at sportscene. We will catch you guys next time. Peace.
Tango.